Got a minute.
We're here. Let's talk about it. Before we talk about it, let's go ahead and get this video in. Come on, guys. I got to introduce it right because we got to do it the right way. The devil's trying to stop us, y'all. Hey, listen, I had to do it the right way. Y'all know me. I'm a stickler for doing things right. I am so excited. I have been all day since 9 o'clock this morning pushing the call to Inspire Summit 2021. If you have not went and registered for the call to Inspire Summit, sponsored and hosted by Dr. Sylvia Cole, you are going to miss it. Listen, it is absolutely free. But of course, we have an upgrade for you. So if you want all access, all inclusive, where you can come and listen to Sean Fair, Shay Brown, John, JJ, Conway, Kern. My new guest is coming on in a minute. Of course, the lovely Cheryl Wood, Rhonda Wood, and myself. We're going to be there. October the 5th through the 7th is the dates. Also, we have the Call to Inspire Award Show October 6th at 7 o'clock. Listen, the people have picked who they wanted to give the award out to. It's 8 candidates that are receiving the award. She didn't pick them. I didn't pick them. You didn't pick them. The people picked them. So I'm so excited to have my next guest is coming on. She is a powerhouse within herself. Let's go ahead and bring in Miss Smith. What's up, girl?
What?
I'm so happy to have you on my show. You have such a spirit of like, I got this. We're going to do this.
Yes,
we had a whole conversation offline. So I'm like, oh, God, we got to get this thing done. So tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you got going on.
All right. Well, I am Cortne Smith. I am from the wonderful Peach State, born, raised, real live Georgia Peach. And I got going on teaching people how grief is good. I am changing the perspective on grief and encouraging people to go through the process instead of being shamed of the process.
Wow. Grief is good. I never heard of that before. So you're going to have to expound. You're going to have to talk about that. I ain't never heard grief is good. Come on with it.
All right. My thing is, if we say we read the Bible, we say we people of the word. And the thing is, God says there is a season for everything. He would not have created the season of grief in our life if it was not good for us. Wow. And that's the thing. If God created it, it is good, because that's what he said on the sixth day. Everything he created, he said it is good. So that means even grief was a part of his creation. It was a plan for us. It's a season for us. But for some reason, we don't want to experience that season in our lives because it's a little difficult. But the thing is, we have to embrace that season of grief in order to grow. You know, that's the thing. It is allowing us to be a seed during that season of grief, for us to be covered, for us to be nurtured, for us to be comforted by God. And then it allows us to grow and push through and become something new in God. That's the place we get strengthened. That's the place we get to grow. That is the place when we get to develop to become a new person.
Wow. And everything you're saying is totally true. We have to listen. God made all things. You're right. God made all things. I never looked at it like that before. Now you're teaching me some stuff. Now you teaching me some stuff. So what's the name of your topic? What's the name of your topic? So grief.
The name of my topic is grieving your way. Grieving your way. We have come up. You know, everybody's talking about this 8-step process. I'm gonna break some of those rules that the typical grief community always talks about. They talk about it like it's Alcoholics Anonymous, and then once you take the 8 steps, you walk away and you just free. The thing is, all of us have a unique formula that God wants us to go through on this grieving process.
That's
So
true.
my thing is find your unique formula so you can reach your desired outcome every day, not going through these steps, because at the thing is you're going to trip yourself up trying to follow somebody else's steps
Come
and find
on.
yourself tumbling on back down, or you're going to get disappointed when you get to the top of the stairs and realize that's not your door. So
Ooh.
yeah, so on that, I want to break that notion that if you take eight steps, grief is over and you don't have to deal with it anymore. But it is a day-to-day formula, and it's all about us learning how to carry grief in a more graceful way. My concept is it is all about how we mature. It's not that grief goes away. You know, a lot of people say, when you going to get over it? And the answer be, I'm not going to ever get over it. I'm just going to learn how to respond and react differently when the situation comes up. I will have matured in a place. So when grief comes back again, God has prepared me in order to go through the process.
That's good. Now that's real good. My God. Come on, grief coach. Come around here in them streets.
Well, you know what? You just said that we just got off the streets. Actually, we just got off the streets. We have been on the streets for over 10 days, actually delivering grief tools to the communities and collecting stories to actually put out a Amazon channel called the Grief Garage. So there will be tools out around the world to actually show people how to grieve the way that God has told us to do it.
Oh my God. I ain't never heard of that before. See, you know what? Man, God be so strategic, girl. He know what he be doing. So what's in this? What's in the grieving thing? What's inside of it?
What's inside the Grief Garage?
Yeah.
Okay, the Grief Garage is our mobile studio. So we have been going out. One of our shows is called Life After Loss. So it's all about the life. You know, it's all about in this garden that God created, learning how to go through the cycle and come out thriving and still growing. Then we have a show called The Voice of the Widowers, the widows, that mean men and women, so they can express the journeys that they have went through losing their spouses. Then it's about tools of the people who are athletes, no matter what sport you've played, the trials and tribulations that they have went through on the journey. So that's our tailgate talks. So we will be having a lot of conversations, and I think people don't understand grief is something each and every one of us go through every day. We think it's only physical loss, the death of burying something on the ground, but we bury stuff every day. You know, we bury stuff every day. I am a promoter of having a tantrum every morning with God.
She said I'm a promoter of it.
That's right. I am a promoter of having a tantrum with God. Because honestly, that's what it is. It's saying, Daddy, I didn't get my way. And the good thing about it, our Father in heaven is so good. He gonna fix us right where we are. So wherever you decide to break out and have that tantrum, he gonna fix it for you right there. He gonna show you his way, not your way. So that's why I say it. I'm not saying it now, have it all during the day because you might get your feelings hurt by God. So go ahead, get up in the morning, have your tantrum with God so he can correct you in the day, put you on the right path and get you back aligned with his will and say, you know what, right? You're right, God. You're right, God. That was what I wanted, but that's not the path that you got me on today.
Mighty God. I'm excited for you. I'm so glad you're joining this Call to Aspire Summit. Give a shout out to Dr. Sylvia Cole for allowing me to be a part of the platform, allowing Cortne to be a part of this thing. Listen, this train is moving. When I say it's going to change so many people's lives, from her having the magazine, the radio show, to now this summit and her giving back to her community, just a wonderful woman of God, and we praise you and we thank God for you today, Dr. Sylvia, and thank you for allowing Cortne to be on my show. I'm so excited about all the things that's happening around the season. We have to learn how to embrace change and learn how to let people pour into you.
Amen.
As long as they're pouring good things into you. Now, they're pouring bad things, baby, we got to cut them off. But they're pouring good things. That's what it's all about. So once again, the Call to Aspire Summit.com. Go there, call to inspiresummit.com. And don't forget the award show is on October 6th. What's next for you?
What's next for me? Actually, today I have an honor and blessing of actually co-hosting a show with Dr. Sylvia tonight, called the Call to Inspire talk show that comes on 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. I have to remember I'm in Eastern Time. Yeah, so we come on every first and third Thursday. So it's a blessing for our inspiration hours. Yeah.
I'm gonna come through there and speak to you. I'm gonna be over here watching tonight, so I'm excited.
Come on through.
I'm like, hey y'all, hey girl, hey. I'm up in here. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate this relationship, and of course, I'm gonna have to ease on up to Atlanta, hang out for a couple of days.
Come on,
to know each other. That's what it's all about. This is what Sylvia wanted. It's all about networking and connecting together. So, you take care, and we will talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.